Question number 6. Convert the following ratios into percentage. There are total 5 sub-questions in this. Let's start solving. First one, 37 is to 500. Let 37 is to 500 is equal to x percent. Therefore, 37 upon 500 is equal to x upon 100. Cross multiplying, we get 37 into 100 is equal to x into 500. Therefore, x is equal to 37 upon 500 into 100. 0, 0 gets cancelled. What remains is 37 upon 5. After reducing 37 upon 5, we get 7.4%. Therefore, 37 is to 500 is equal to 7.4%. Second question, 5 upon 8. Let 5 upon 8 is equal to x percent. Therefore, 5 upon 8 is equal to x upon 100. Cross multiplying, we get x into 8 is equal to 5 into 100. That is equal to x is equal to 5 upon 8 into 100. Solving this, we get 5 upon 2 into 25. Further solving this, we get 62.5%. Therefore, 5 upon 8 is equal to 62.5%. Next question, 22 upon 30. Let 22 upon 30 is equal to x percent. Therefore, 22 upon 30 is equal to x upon 100. Cross multiplying, we get x into 30 is equal to 22 into 100. X is equal to 22 upon 30 into 100. Solving this, we get 22 upon 3 into 10 is equal to 73.33%. Therefore, 22 upon 30 is equal to 73.33%. Next one, 5 upon 16. Let 5 upon 16 is equal to x percent. Therefore, 5 upon 16 is equal to x upon 100. After cross multiplication, we get x into 16 is equal to 5 into 100. Therefore, x is equal to 5 upon 16 into 100 is equal to 5 upon 4 into 25. Solving this, we get 31.25%. Therefore, 5 upon 16 is equal to 31.25%. Next one, 144 upon 1200. Let 144 upon 1200 is equal to x percent. Therefore, 144 upon 1200 is equal to x upon 100. Cross multiplication, we get x into 1200 is equal to 144 into 100. Therefore, x is equal to 144 upon 1200 into 100. Solving this, we get 144 upon 12. That is equal to 12%. Therefore, 144 upon 1200 is equal to 12%. Question number 7. Write the ratio of first quantity to the second quantity in reduced form. There are 5 sub-questions in this. Let's start. Solution. First one, 1024 MB and 1.2 GB. When you see the units are different. Here this is megabytes and this is gigabyte. So we need to convert them into same unit. So 1024 MB, that is megabyte, is equal to 1 gigabyte, that is GB. Therefore, ratio is equal to 1224 upon 1.2 GB is equal to 1 upon 1.2 GB. Both are converted into same unit. That is equal to 1 upon 1.2. Now as it is in decimal, we will make it in proper one. So multiplying numerator and denominator by 10, we get 10 upon 12. Further reducing them, we get 2 into 5 upon 2 into 6. 2 gets cancelled. What remains is 5 upon 6. That is equal to 5 is to 6. Therefore, final answer 1024 MB is to 1.2 GB is equal to 5 is to 6. Second one, rupees 17 and rupees 25 and 60 paise. As this one is in rupees and this one is in paise, we need to make them in same unit. So let's convert both in paise. Rupees 17 is equal to 17 into 100 paise is equal to 1700 paise. Rupees 25 and 60 paise is equal to 25 into 100 paise plus 60 paise. That is equal to 2500 plus 60 paise. That will give us 2560 paise. Ratio is equal to rupees 17 upon rupees 25 and 60 paise, that we have converted and we got as 1700 paise upon 2560 paise. Both the units are same, so we can solve it. So after reduction, we get 20 into 85 upon 20 into 128. 20 gets cancelled. What remains is 85 upon 128. That is equal to 85 is to 128. Therefore, the final answer is therefore rupees 17 and rupees 17 is to rupees 25 and 60 paise is equal to 85 is to 128. Third one, 5 dozens and 120 units. Dozen and this is in units. So let's convert this dozen into units. 5 dozen is equal to 5 into 12 units. That is equal to 60 units. So 60 units and 120 units are in same unit. So the ratio is equal to 5 dozen upon 120 units. That is equal to 60 units upon 120 units. Now we can solve it. So 60 into 1 upon 60 into 2 is equal to 1 upon 2. That is equal to 1 is to 2. Therefore, final answer 5 dozen is to 120 units is equal to 1.2, 1 is to 2 unit, 1 is to 2. Fifth one, 1.5 kg and 2500 gram. This is given in kg, this is given in gram. So let's convert this kg into gram. 1.5 kg is equal to 1.5 into 1000 grams. That is equal to 1500 grams. Ratio is equal to 1.5 kg upon 2500 gram. That is equal to 1500 gram upon 2500 gram. Now we can reduce it. That is 0 gets cancelled. What remains is 15 upon 25. 5 into 3 upon 5 into 5. 5 gets cancelled. What remains is 3 upon 5. That is equal to 3 is to 5. Therefore, 1.5 kg is to 2500 grams is equal to 3 is to 5. The next question, question number 8. If a upon b is equal to 2 upon 3, then find the values of the following expressions. First one, as a upon b is equal to 2 upon 3, that is given. So we will be multiplying, as in the question it is 4 in the numerator and in denominator 3. So we will be multiplying both sides by 4 upon 3. So we get a upon b into 4 upon 3 is equal to 2 upon 3 into 4 upon 3. A into 4, 4a, b into 3, 3b is equal to 2 4s are 8, 3 3s are 9. Therefore, by using componendo, we get 4a plus 3b upon 3b is equal to 8 plus 9 upon 9. That will give us 4a plus 3b upon 3b is equal to 17 upon 9. Second one, a upon b is equal to 2 upon 3, that is given. A upon b the whole square is equal to 2 upon 3 the whole square. We are squaring both the sides as it is in the question. Therefore, a square upon b square is equal to 2 2s are 4 upon 3 3s are 9. So, a square upon b square is equal to 4 upon 9. Now, as it is in the question, 5 upon 2. So, we will be multiplying both sides by 5 upon 2. So, a square upon b square into 5 upon 2 is equal to 4 upon 9 into 5 upon 2. We get 5a square upon 2b square is equal to 10 upon 9. After reducing this, we get 10 upon 9. So, by using componendo dividendo, 5a square upon plus 2b square upon 5a square minus 2b square is equal to 10 plus 9 upon 10 minus 9. That will give us 19 upon 1. Therefore, the final answer, a square plus 2b square is upon 5a square minus 2b square is equal to 19 upon 1. You can write, or if you don't write, it's okay. Third one, a upon b is equal to 2 upon 3, that is already given. As in the question, it is the expression is in the cube, so we will cube both the sides. A upon b the whole cube is equal to 2 upon 3 the whole cube. So, a cube upon b cube is equal to 8 upon 27. Cube of 2 is 8 and cube of 3 is 27. Now, by using componendo, we get a cube plus b cube upon b cube is equal to 8 plus 27 upon 27. A cube plus b cube upon b cube is equal to 35 upon 27. A upon b is equal to 2 upon 3, that is given. Now, as in the question it is, we will follow the question and we will do invertendo. By invertendo, b upon a is equal to 3 upon 2. Now, multiplying both sides by 7 upon 4, we get b upon a into 7 upon 4 is equal to 3 upon 2 into 7 upon 4. After multiplication, we get 7b upon 4a is equal to 21 upon 8. By using componendo dividendo, we get 7b plus 4a upon 7b minus 4a is equal to 21 plus 8 upon 21 minus 8. Therefore, 7b plus 4a upon 7b minus 4a is equal to 29 upon 13. Now, by using invertendo, we get 7b minus 4a upon 7b plus 4a is equal to 13 upon 29. Dear children, question number 9 is totally omitted from this problem set. So, the next question is question number 10. If a, b, c are in continued proportion, then prove that. This is your first question and this is your second question. Let's start. First one. The question is a upon a plus 2b is equal to a minus 2b upon a minus 4c. A, B, C are in continued proportion, that is already given. Therefore, we will write in upon form a upon b is equal to b upon c is equal to k, that we are assuming it. So, the value of a will become obviously bk and b is equal to ck. Then ultimately a will become, ultimately a was bk, so we got b as ck. So, instead of b we will substitute ck. So, what we get, ck into k, that is ck square. Now, let's take the LHS part. What is in our LHS part? A upon a plus 2b. So, let's substitute the value. LHS equal to a upon a plus 2b is equal to ck square upon ck square plus 2ck. Solving this, we get ck square upon ck into k plus 2, the common thing we are taking. So here one ck gets cancelled and here this totally gets cancelled, ck gets cancelled. What remains is k upon k plus 2. Let's give this equation 1. Now coming to the RHS, that is a minus 2b upon a minus 4c. Let us substitute the values. Ck square minus 2ck upon ck square minus 4ck. Let's take the common things. What is common? Ck, and in bracket what remains? K minus 2. What is common over here, children? C is common. So c into k square minus 4. Solving this, we get ck into k minus 2 upon c into k plus 2 into k minus 2. This is the formula. Solving this, what we get? This gets cancelled. K minus 2 gets cancelled. And 1c gets cancelled. What remains is k upon k plus 2. That is equation 2. So from 1 and 2, both the values are equal. That is, we are getting k upon k plus 2. So from 1 and 2, ultimately a upon a plus 2b is equal to a minus 2b upon a minus 4c. Second one, b upon b plus c is equal to a minus b upon a minus c. Now, as a, b, c are in continued proportion, we can write in this form: a upon b is equal to b upon c, that is equal to k. Same means we are assuming this. So, the value of a will become bk and value of b will become ck. Now, resubstituting the value of a, that is bk, we will substitute b is given as ck. So, instead of b we will write ck. So, a is equal to bk, that is equal to ck into k, that we will get ck square. Now, we will be substituting this value in our LHS and RHS. LHS is equal to b upon b plus c is equal to ck upon ck plus c, that is equal to ck upon c into k plus 1. What gets cancelled? C gets cancelled. What remains is k upon k plus 1. Let's give it 1. RHS is equal to a minus b upon a minus c. Let's substitute the value: ck square minus ck upon ck square minus c. Let's take the common things, that is ck into k minus 1 upon c into k square minus 1. Let's take the things, common things, and what is getting cancelled. Here nothing is getting cancelled, dear children. So the numerator we will copy it as it is: ck into k minus 1. This is the formula, so we will substitute, split and write. C will be as it is. K square minus 1 we can write in the form of k plus 1 into k minus 1. So dear children, k minus 1 and k minus 1 gets cancelled. 1c and here 1c gets cancelled. What remains is k and k plus 1. So k, that is equal to k upon k plus 1. Let's give that equation 2. Therefore, from 1 and 2, b upon b plus c is equal to a minus b upon a minus c. Dear children, question number 11, 12 and 13 are reduced from the syllabus. This is the end of session 5. Thank you all, and also the end of the chapter. Please complete your notes, study well, practice your sums. Stay home, stay blessed. Thank you.